Alright, so I didn't keep an eye on my fuel totals and I am now walking to go get some fuel. And I'd love to tell you guys it's the first time this has happened, but it absolutely is not. G'day everybody, we're back again, and today we have a new modification to show you. It is a cool new muffler. Some of you may have heard of it. It is called a Varex, and it is a twin 3-inch, and it does have two motors which control some valves inside and allow us to close the exhaust. When we want to be stealthy, maybe we pull into an RBT, or we just want to be quiet for the neighbors in the morning when you want to leave. I'm sure we all know about that. We've been blessed with another beautiful day today. Very lucky out here in Queensland. We don't have any restrictions at the moment, so we're gonna go for a nice easy drive and maybe make a little bit of noise, and you guys can tell me whether you think that the new muffler and the new exhaust does sound a little bit better than the old system. There is more of a merge in the X-pipe that we have currently compared to the old version. Basically, it's a whole new exhaust with a similar kind of idea. It does have an X-pipe. It is a twin 3-inch. It is stainless steel, has a single Varex muffler dumped at the diff. And for those of you who haven't seen my GT yet, let's take a look. If you don't know, this is a Boss 290, which is a 5.4 litre. It's about 330 cubic inches. Double overhead cams, the reason these heads are so wide. It is a stock bottom end with some ARP rod bolts, standard heads, has some reasonably big cams in it for a double overhead cam engine, around 70 degrees of overlap. We do have a upgraded plenum lid here, twin throttle bodies. This ghetto airbox I've made and not happy with, it was an interim measure, so we're going to fix that. Cold air duct in the headlight for that nice cool air on a hot day like today. We've got some Hurricane headers under there. They are heat wrapped into a twin 3-inch exhaust. This car has gone 11 seconds to the quarter mile NA, nearly 118 mile per hour as a manual, which I think is pretty good for a standard engine. There she is, stock standard. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe for me, leave a comment, tell me how it sounds. It actually really helps me with the algorithm, so I really appreciate you guys that have been doing that for me. I know there's a lot of you, and you guys are awesome. You're helping me grow my channel, and the more I grow the channel, the more I can afford to do content. I don't make very much money at all at the moment, but hopefully one day that changes and I can bring some awesome content to the table. Maybe I'll get my own dyno, maybe I'll just do back-to-back testing. Pretty keen, so thank you very much to those who do it. Anyway, let's get back to it. This is one stock. Alright, so this one here is a twin 3-inch unit, has two motors on it. As you can see, it's very straight through actually, and it is a true twin 3-inch, or so it looks like, the whole way through. So I'm pretty keen to get this on the car and see what it sounds like. Anyway, let's go get this on the car. Drop it off to the guys at Switch Muffler Mechanical, and they can install it for us. Alright guys, we've just had our Varex welded in by Ipswich Muffler and Mechanical, and they did a nice job. So I'm going to get under the car now and run the wires to the actual muffler so I can open my shit up, and it should sound pretty good. So what you're seeing here is the wiring for the Varex muffler. This is basically just a little control module. We do have a little dongle here, just a keyring, open or close. Basically I can press that, send a signal to the exhaust, it sends a signal to this little box here, which then sends a wide signal to the muffler to actuate the motors and open them up. So anyway, so my task here is to get this from the muffler up to the cigarette lighter. Anyway, let's get into running this. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and run this underneath the center console here, through down past the gearbox and run it to the back of the car. It should be the easiest way for me to do that until I pull it all back apart and hardwire it in. So we'll do that now. Should be able to just lift this up. If you guys can see that, try and get some light in there. I'll just try and run it under that boot. All right, so all I've done here, guys, is I made a slight incision in this boot, and I'm now feeding them down underneath the car so I can grab them and pull them through. I'll hop under the car now and grab the other end. Alright, so here they are here. It's actually really nicely fallen down. I can grab it. So now it's just a case of pulling these down enough. I can drag them all the way down to the muffler, which is just down here. Alright.
Alright, let's go for a cruise home. The exhaust closed, obviously. This is what it sounds like in the car. It's open. is one small issue, and that is basically that when you are on the throttle or with any sort of RPM, it doesn't like to close the valves the whole way. I might have a talk to Varex about that and see what's going on there, but yeah, I mean, otherwise it is great. It's nice to be able to drive my car quietly without having to yell for you guys. I don't know how loud this is going to be, but I do have the windows down on the other side of the car. You may be hearing a bit of wind noise, I'm not sure, but usually I would have to yell because there's crazy drone in the car. The drone's gone, everything feels all right. I'm happy to drive it. I can drive it through town, I can go to the shops, I can drive it to work. I can leave at 5 in the morning and my neighbors probably aren't screaming at me. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. Hopefully I can do some more cruises with you guys. A lot of people have been asking me. Definitely would be keen to go for a cruise. I do like mountain cruises. If anyone wants to come up Mount Glorious or maybe Mount Tambourine or something like that, yeah, definitely keen to plan something like that. I did recently hit my 2,000 subscribers, so I'd really like to do something, especially if I can involve my subscribers. You guys are basically what makes the channel go, so yeah, really happy. Thank you very much. Coming up to a set of lights. Open. So one thing I noticed immediately is that it does sound very different to the old system. As I mentioned earlier, the main difference is that the X pipe has, I guess, more area where it is merging now, and the muffler is two straight independent 3-inch pipes, like internally, so it doesn't merge and mix right at the muffler, and it does give it more of that kind of old school V8 sound rather than the high-pitched racy sound that I had before. I mean, it still does sound reasonably racy, I think, up top. I don't know, you guys can be the judge, but what do you think?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, my dodgy fuel gauge got me again, guys. I'm walking my ass to the Ripley service station to get a jerry can to fill up my car because I ran out of fuel for about the 8th time because I haven't fixed my cluster. Yep, love it. So I'm down here at the servo getting my electrolytes in because it's bloody hot out here today and I've got a little bit of a walk ahead of me. Oh jeez. Oh man, that's so far. I take back what I said about the LSs earlier. I just got picked up by a guy in a VESS. He saw me walking on the side of the road with my jerry can, dropped me off to the car. Thanks mate, really appreciate it. Saved by a Commodore driver, which is perfectly fine because I like Commodores too, don't tell anyone else. But yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, mate. What a great car community, isn't it? Isn't it great? It's beautiful, isn't it? I love Australia, honestly. I hope it never changes like that. I really do. This thing is no stranger to fuel or filling up, that's for sure. All right. So there we go.
Yes. We're good to go. All right, time to go home, guys. Thanks for watching my epic struggle today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks to the awesome dude who picked me up in his VESS with his fancy dress shoes in the passenger footwell. You're a legend, mate. Love you. All right, I'm actually going this time. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Hopefully I can afford more fuel next time. Maybe I'll fix my gauge. All right, cheers.